What is going on, guys? This is Kirk here, and today I want to talk about something that's really interesting. The thing I want to talk about today is Black Ops 3. Right now we're just 6 or 7, yeah, I think 6 or 5 because this video is going to be uploaded tomorrow. Anyway, we're talking about Black Ops 3. Like, I'm really excited for this game. It's better than Advanced Welfare. It's more competitive. What do you call? The stress jumping works, but I still prefer a normal movement game. This actually looks like a good game. Not gonna lie, but this is not the topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about people that are still on last gen. This is something the developers have warned you if you don't know, but Black Ops 3 is going to be very strict onto the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. Like, these versions of the game are going to be very strict. I'll be telling you what you guys will be missing out on in the last gen versions, what the next gen versions will have. Why am I calling it next gen? It should be called current gen because that's what everyone seems to be calling the PS4 and Xbox One versions. I mean PS4 and Xbox One. Right now, PS4 and Xbox One are current gen. That's what we should be calling them. Alright, first thing up that I warn you guys that you guys should not buy Black Ops 3. It's gonna be half a game, and plus you won't have a single player campaign. Because the old consoles are old and outdated and they won't be able to run it. And because of limits too. If they added that, it would completely destroy the game. They just couldn't get the last gen versions to handle the campaign. Like, you'll be missing out on the campaign. You guys were supposed to have it, but it ended up not happening. Another thing you guys will be missing out on is some of the maps. You guys won't be getting the giant map or the Nuketown map. Yeah, plus you also won't be getting a season pass. You won't be getting, I think there'll still be DLC, but it'll probably be for some cameos, map. But you probably won't get some of the good maps that the next gen versions are getting. Like, you'll still get good maps, but I don't think you'll get much. You probably won't get any weapons because Advanced Warfare on last gen can't even get any more weapons because of the limits. Like, it's really that bad. Like, and I know a lot of people can't afford a next-gen console or a PC, but it's time to move on, guys. Like, seriously. These versions of the game are not gonna work. Like, seriously, like, they're 10 years old. The 360's been you guys got a decade's work of the Xbox 360 and almost a decade for the PlayStation 3, guys. Like, these consoles are outdated, old, they can't run stuff. Look at games like GTA 5 on last gen. It won't be getting any more DLC because of limits. If they add more stuff, it will literally destroy the entire game. So, if you want to continue playing GTA 5 but for more content and not get bored, you gotta start either upgrading to the PC or the next gen the current generation consoles. And in Black Ops 3 you will also be missing out on, you will not be getting paint shop, so you won't be able to customize your guns, cool colors like that. Like, it's a feature I really wish you guys could have got. Like, I'm not being one of those people being like, haha, you can't get that because your consoles are outdated and old. I actually feel like, I feel sorry for you guys that can't get this stuff. Paint shop is a really cool feature. Like, customizing your guns without having to, like, buy cameos, like, it's something cool that they're allowing us to do. Like, I'm warning you guys, these are reasons why you should not get the last generation versions of the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Think of the graphics. They're gonna be so bad. And plus, it's gonna be running 30 frames per fucking second on last gen for both multiplayer and zombies. And I just found out that Call of Duty's famous for its 60 frames per second from another video. Like, it's not good. It's gonna be slow. It's not gonna be that fast. It's gonna be so god. Treyarch, I mean, why would they choose to make this game? I know there's still money to be made, but it's holding gaming back. It's time to move on. Alright, let's see what I've said so far. You guys won't be getting a campaign. It's half a game. You guys won't be getting paint shop. You guys won't be getting the zombies map that looks awesome, the giant. That's the fun part. I think it's better than Shadows of Evil. It's gonna be really half a game, plus the multiplayer is probably not gonna be as good as the next gen version. It will probably still be kind of the same, but the PS4 and Xbox One versions are powerful, guys. Like, it's not worth buying this. I don't think it's worth it for you guys to buy these last generation versions of these games like Black Ops 3. If you can't afford it, think about it really good, because it's probably the right thing to do is not to buy Black Ops 3 for last gen, because save those 50 bucks up and save it into a bank account or a piggy bank, whatever you got. If you're an adult, save your money in the bank account. Also, either do this. If you have a lot of games and you have both the last generation consoles, the PS3 and 360, and if you have a bunch of games, try not trading it in, but try selling it. That's something that could help. Like, sell your old console. Like, sell that last generation console. It's the right thing to do. Another thing that you guys are going to be disappointed that's returning from Black Ops 2 that we haven't had. Fuck. Ah, fuck.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Never mind, that was not... just died. The thing that's returning from Black Ops 2, the thing that you love, theater mode. Yes, that is coming back. Who else does not want to see theater mode back? I do. Like, it's gonna be so cool going back to watching some gameplay while having to use your Elgato or tapping share if you have the PlayStation 4 like me. It's gonna be nice to do a little editing on those, and hopefully they let us upload videos on YouTube with the theater mode. Now that is something I want them to do for the Black Ops 3, but you guys will be missing out on that feature for the last generation consoles. You gotta understand that it's not gonna be the same Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 may be a cross-generation game, but it's gonna feel like a truly next-gen Call of Duty since campaign's not affected or the giant map. But last generation, don't buy this game. Save up your money for a next-generation console or a PC. Like like if you haven't upgraded now, you basically should you're gonna have to quit gaming and just play all these old generation games, and that won't be fun. Like, if I was in your shoes, I would do the thing that I would do. I would trade in, that I said to do, I would trade in my last generation console, sell it. Oh no. Like, I would sell all my old games if I was still stuck on last gen. Like, theater mode, that's something you guys probably missed from Ghost and Advanced Warfare. That was taken out. Plus, with the whole last gen is holding games back. Like, it's something it's time to go. Like, we had a good run with the PS3 and the 360. Like, here's an example. Say, like, alright, let's see. PS3 came out, Xbox 360 came out, 2005. Here's an example. There's a kid who was 8 years old at the time when he bought the Xbox 360. Since Xbox 360 is now 10 years old, that kid is now a grown-ass man. He had that console for like 10 years of his life. Ah, fuck. Like, if you really look at it, he's had that console for 10 fucking years. He's a grown-ass man now. And people still can't accept that it's time to move on. Old consoles can't run stuff. With Black Ops 3, guys, think of it. It's not going to be that good. It's going to be slow. It's not going to be really that intense. It's going to be missing a lot of features. You won't have some of the abilities that the current gen consoles that are powerful. Like, take my idea. Sell your console. If you don't want to sell it and keep it, save up the $50 for the PS4. I know PS4 is not $50, but just saying, save up the money you have right now. Then when you keep earning more money, you can get your next generation, current gen console. Like, this is the way we gotta move on. Gaming has to evolve. Rockstar has even said, if you want to continue getting good updates, you gotta upgrade. All the other companies that are supporting last gen still, it's the right thing to do to move on. So we gotta let gaming evolve. Like, I've only had 2 consoles so far, the PlayStation 3 and the PS4. Like, if I was on last gen, I would admit that the old consoles can't run any more stuff or get any more stuff because of the limits. It would really destroy the game. That's what Like, we gotta move on, guys. Like I said before, gaming has to evolve. With Black Ops 3 missing half these features that the current gen consoles have, you're basically going to have a trashy a crappy port over it. You're going to be putting up with something not good. Like I said, save up your money. Or sell that old generation PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, or if you have both, sell it. It's the right thing to do. I know how much you people say are, like, I read some comments in Social Club and they're like, not enough memory. My Xbox has enough memory. So maybe your Xbox 360 has enough memory, but the game itself can't add any more stuff, like in GTA 5. And people that are playing on Destiny, I hate to burst your bubble, but Bungie said before Taken King DLC came out, and said it might not be able to run. Upgrade. They actually said that. Like, Taken King was probably like a Destiny 2, sorta. It's going to be like that one day for Destiny. One day Bungie will say, we can't add any more content to Destiny. It's going to have to like, they're going to have to make no choice, but they're going to have to, like, stop supporting the last generation version of Destiny and only focus on current version of Destiny. So you're basically getting screwed. Battlefront, the new Star Wars game, it's not coming to PlayStation 3 because it won't be able to handle it. Let's see what else is not coming out for the last generation. Let's see what else. Oh, what's Fallout 4? That's not coming out because they won't be able to handle it. Like, it's really time to move on. Like I said, we had a good run with these consoles, but we gotta let gaming evolve. Like, we can get better graphics, even though graphics have never mattered to me, but think of it, we can get better, like, stuff, and plus we can probably get more RAM and, like, gigabytes for the game. With Black Ops 3, DLC is gonna be a problem. They probably won't be able to add some of the maps. You'll still probably get some multiplayer maps, but you probably won't be able to get as much stuff as the current generation version and the PC version. Like, I feel sorry for you people who haven't upgraded yet, but just save up the money. Don't buy any more crappy ports of cross-generation games. Like, it's the right thing to do. Like, here's an example of a game that's crappy on the last generation, and I've seen it. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. The graphics look horrible, plus it runs like 10 frames per second probably. Can you imagine how bad this game is right now on the last gen versions? Something I can't imagine. So I want you guys to think of this before you like or dislike. Don't buy Black Ops 3 on last gen. Trust me, the choice you're gonna make is probably gonna be the right thing to do. trust me. All you gotta do is just sell your old console or just don't buy cross-generation games. It's really maybe the right thing to do. And one more thing, before Black Ops 3 comes out on last gen, think about it closely. Do you really want to buy a crappy port of Black Ops 3 that's going to be half game, missing a lot of good features, and running at 30 frames per second? You guys really want, like, think about that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? You think Activision should have letted another company make a PS3 and 360 version, or should they just gone with a truly, like, completely next gen Black Ops 3? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and like, and check out my other videos for Black Ops 3 clan news, and that's it. I'm out of here.